So I'm now inside Mehrangargh Fort, which is the largest fort in Rajasthan, and also the whole city of Jodhpur has been built around this fort. Inside there's a really grand Maharaja's palace, which I've just had a look in. And also there's some incredible views of the blue city and the whole of Jodhpur from up here. So hot today. The sun apparently is always shining really brightly on Jodhpur. I read that in a guide somewhere. It doesn't really matter what month of the year. During the day, it's pretty intense, the heat, and at night, slightly cooler. Not as cold as Pushkar during the night though here, as I suppose it's a city. Small temple at the end of the fort here. Shoes off. So the temple is right here, as you can see. The sky is completely blue. Not too much pollution in sight. And the reason why all the buildings are actually blue is because, like I mentioned, it's so hot that it's to cool down the city, essentially. Best view I've found of the blue city in this little gap here. Check it out. So just left the fort, which is above me on the hilltop, and you can see Jodhpur behind me. Working my way down to the city, and going to be exploring a few places. There's some bazaars and also a clock tower, which is famous. I can see it over there, but you probably can't see it on the camera. I'm now in the centre of Jodhpur. This is the clock tower, which is its most famous landmark. There's a market around this area, and it's called Sardar Market. It sells basically everything, as most markets in India tend to. I'm getting the feeling the market has more of a traditional village sort of feel to it. You can see a lot of open stalls, and it seems a lot less touristy than obviously other cities I've been to.
आंखें मिला के तुम मुझे क्या कहोगी?
This is why you don't need supermarkets in India. Everything's fresh food, spices, vegetables, fruits. Just go down to your market and get it. Pretty good view of Mehrangargh Fort from the bazaar area here. The village feel's gone away a little bit. Now approaching more of the normal city centre of Jodhpur, and yeah, it's like most Indian cities, but it's cool. It's a different vibe. Rajasthan. In this central area there aren't too many buildings which are painted blue, and something I didn't mention earlier as well, they're also blue because it was to signify they were occupied by Brahmins, who are, or used to be, the highest caste in India. It's the next day, I'm still in Jodhpur, and I've come to somewhere called the Toorji Ka Jhalra, which is this really cool looking stepwell, which is pretty steep. And the fort is just up here. It's a nice place to come to chill out. As you can see, there's a lot of people just sitting on the steps and relaxing here, as it's in the shade too, which is quite an important thing to find in Jodhpur, as I've experienced today as well. The sun, it does shine just so brightly. So as you just saw, I took a rickshaw through the streets of Jodhpur, and I'm now at a place called Jaswant Thada. And this is the view of Jodhpur. Mehrangargh Fort is over here. It's a really good view of the fort, especially as the sun's setting. I'm gonna go inside. There's some gardens, I believe. It's a cenotaph actually, but I'm gonna just get a few shots of this view first. Super nice spot. You can see some of the other cenotaphs here and the view, and behind me Jaswant Thada. Interesting personal discovery. I've had more selfies in this location than anywhere else in India. Yo, it's now the evening, a couple days later. I'm still in Jodhpur. I fell ill over the last couple of days, so it was hard to make enough content to make a proper video of Jodhpur, but I did my best, and I hope the video is long enough. We'll see when I get down to editing it. Anyway, I'm heading to Jaisalmer tomorrow, which is on the far end of Rajasthan by the border with Pakistan, famous for its camel safaris. I'm hoping to do one, and I'll see you there. Peace. Hindu wedding.